That was so loud.
Well, yeah, I need to make sure that the... Should we actually introduce ourselves this time? We'll talk about that. So my pussy is going to be out this whole time. I'm realizing.
Okay. Should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
We'll say hello first. Okay.
Okay, guys. So, no, fuck that.
Fuck
you.
that. Fuck a formal hello. Who gives a fuck?
No, I was just going to say, so by the time this one's going to be out, our first video is going to be done. Hopefully. It should be. And from that, it was a mess. It was a jumbo fuck. It was awful. It was scat. It was scat play. It was just straight doo-doo, dookie, buns, straight ass, straight all of it.
Straight?
What?
Straight in this room.
But as the video ended, we were like, wait a second.
We never introduced ourselves or like really
who we are.
Or we didn't really do any of that.
Yeah.
So basically that was just a test run. So and I hope you enjoyed that. So
enjoy that shit show. But I love that piece. It's amazing. I'm having fun with it and it's great so far. So yeah.
You didn't hear that, but someone just yelled. Anyways. Well, you introduce yourself, or do you want me to? Because I'm the star of the show. I'm the face.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go.
Okay, you can go.
This is.
Oh.
Go.
Hey, I'm Nikki Gore. I don't know what to say. Gorgeous. Oh, that's the gore part.
Right.
Hey, cut that out. We need to do take 2. We need to try that again. That wasn't good.
What? Okay, then go again. Welcome to the stage,
Nikki Gore. That's me. Also, don't look at my hoochie. Don't look at my cooch. It's gonna be out this episode. I'm wearing a very tiny dress. Yeah, and what?
Slut. Very slut.
And our next guest is... He forgot his name. Or she forgot her name. Sorry. I can't misgender.
Fuck!
Shit! Anyways.
No, my name is Nate. I am... I don't know. My name's Nate. That's pretty much it. We're both... I'm 21 now. Ow! Ooh.
I'll be 21 in like... Literally like a month now. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So soon.
So... But we're both... Yeah, we're both just like...
Biological women, as you can see.
No, we're both just in our 20s. And we hate our lives. So we figured, like, why not just fuck around and find out? And that's what this is.
Yeah, we were just... Me personally, I'll speak for myself. I don't want to speak for him.
First. What's your story from this? What are you trying to get out of this?
Well, I'm obviously a very talented individual. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, but that's not the reason. I just felt like I wasn't being creative enough. I wasn't like, and I was doing drag just basically in my bedroom. And I was like, why not? Why don't we...
Yeah, speak on it.
Start something, A movement. A riot. No, I don't know. I just think this would be fun. I don't know. I just thought this would be fun. And like, there's not enough podcasts out there of... Well, I almost said white men, but obviously I'm not a man. So neither is she. That have a podcast, especially drag queens. There's not enough drag queen podcasts out there, like at all. That's sarcasm because there's so many of them. But what's different is that I'm a drag queen and he's not. I don't know where I'm going with that. I don't. You need to start talking. Help.
Okay.
Back up. Reinforcements.
I think obviously people make stuff like this because they want to be famous. And
that's totally not us. That's a joke.
Right.
Of course.
No, I'm just like, I'm tired of living a boring life. And if this is a way to like change that up, then I think that's great. And it's just fun. And also we don't know when to shut the fuck up. So I think putting it on just like a file, even if no one watches these,
I'll watch it.
I'm having a fun time. And getting all this shit off our chest is how we cope. It's a coping mechanism at this point. And yeah.
Isn't that a a Willow Smith song? Coping mechanism?
Probably. Transparency.
Got a vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride? That's my Willow Smith impression.
And we're both baristas. Can't say where.
At a place that serves coffee.
Yeah.
I bet that was hard to figure out.
So we just hate it too. And so, yeah.
Yeah, and, you know, we're always, like what she said, we always are yapping, talking. Why not just record it and have fun? And also, I do believe that what I have to say is
worthy.
Yeah, I almost said detrimental, but the opposite of that. What's the opposite of detrimental? Influential, or
there we go.
Positive for the world to hear, because obviously what I have to say is very important.
So important. So
that's us.
Yeah, I don't know what else there is about us.
I mean, we can just get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know where I put my phone. And that has all the stuff on it.
Uh-oh.
That's right there. Give me 1 second.
Well, then you should go grab it. Oh my God.
Oh, I was like, where did it go? Please do. That's so funny. This couch is really low, I'm realizing. Like sitting down onto it, like for you it's fine because you're sitting like that, but you know, my balls are taped to my leg and my dick is in my asshole, so sorry, Mom. You're not watching this, but sorry, Mom. It's called being tucked. Y'all know. Last episode
she
I wasn't
was not
tucked.
Yeah.
This episode I am tucked.
She was not tucked.
Because this is a very short skirt and it's also very tight, and I didn't want,
Yeah.
my huge.
Yeah, in the last episode it fell
boner.
out, so it was like.
It fell out the bottom of my tights. Yeah, it's so long.
It's in the first episode if you missed that.
Yeah, try to find it. Screenshot it. Let us know on Twitter.
Let us know when it falls out. Thank you.
Out at Self-Centered Pod. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
We've never said the title in it, I'm realizing. The reason why it's called Self-Centered is because, well, who's...
No, like, we can tell the story about, like, we were just driving one day.
Yes.
And then this woman...
I had a couple crazy
This big
ideas.
bitch was like... No, you were just like... We were listening to a podcast, and then it was just like, podcast name, go. And I couldn't think of any. And what were yours? You can say your ideas.
I had like... My first one was 2 twinks in a wig, because obviously we're 2 twinks and I'm the only one wearing a wig. But then that, I don't know, that kind of made it feel like maybe we'd share a wig, and that didn't really
it
make
was
sense.
a lot. It was too much also for a title.
2 twinks and a wig. Yeah,
it's a lot of words,
that?
Mama.
Who's doing that? What else did I have?
You had, what was it? It was like similar, 2 guys, 1 wig.
Something like that.
Which sounds like 2 girls, 1 cup, and it was just 2.
Which is kind of why I thought it was funny, but like not,
no, Mama.
not for this. And we had a couple other ideas.
This is a family channel.
Me talking about my dick hanging out of the bottom of my tights.
It's not, guys.
Yeah.
What were my ideas? I just came up with, clock it.
Clock it, that's a good one.
Like, clock it. But I don't know, I feel like
that
we say it a lot, but I just feel like
that's also, I feel like
it's limiting us for some reason. I don't know how to describe
and I feel like
it, but there's limitations with
Mistress Isabel Brooks was going to start a podcast called Clock It with MIB.
Oh yeah, and we don't steal people's ideas. We try to be as original as possible.
Other than stealing the idea of being a drag queen, being a man, and having a podcast.
Well, like that's not an idea you can steal.
No,
it's just like
yeah.
But we tried really hard to just be like, with everything, we just do our own thing because that's how it's fun. And I don't know, that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, and you guys won't get bored because it's not like the same thing, or we try to just make it different or switch it up.
Yeah, like we're not doing this whole, everything's not gonna be very structured, okay? Like we just want to sit down here and talk.
It's a mess.
I have a list of things I want to talk about.
And we bought 2 big ass microphones, so
yeah,
we're just gonna go for it. But we decided to be with like self-centered because it's like, it's cute. It has a little like rolls off the tongue. Like self-centered, you know?
Self-centered.
And I think a lot of people in our lives are like not mean self-centered, but like, I don't know. I think it's a good thing to be like, I just think it's like a positive thing to be like self-centered, but like there's a way to do it correctly.
It's a little cheeky. It's a little like, yes, we're self-centered. We're also self-aware because we know we can both be like, we want the attention. Obviously, we want the attention. Why do you think we're doing this? But we also like, don't be self-centered to the point where it's like you're a bitch all the time.
Yeah.
But like,
we're not bitches. We just want attention.
We also, me personally, I kind of love being a little bit, you know,
bitchy.
Not necessarily bitch. The sound I just made in my mouth. I don't know. It just self-centered is like put yourself first, but also like make sure you're okay first.
Yeah.
And also, I know I'm the best.
And it also is like, I don't know, I feel like a perfect title because there's going to be a lot of things we say that are literally our opinions and like
the whole point.
We think they're right. And so it's like, if you click on that with that title, self-centered, it's like, don't be shocked by some of the things we say or some of the ideas we believe in. Cause it's like, mama, that's what you came here to see was two twinks on a couch who think they're better than everyone else. Not even in a bitchy way, but just like, these are our thoughts and you're going to listen to them.
Also, I'm in the camp of like, if you don't think you are the best person ever, like strive to be the best person ever. You know what I mean? Like, love yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Hey, thank you, Joella.
Thank you, Joella.
Thank you, Joella.
But yeah, I just think it's also just like a diva title, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like fun and it rolls off the tongue. It's short and sweet.
And cheeky.
Not sponsored by Sabrina.
Oh, short and sweet.
I have a fun idea.
What is the opposite of short and sweet? Tall and bitter. That's
tall
fierce.
And salty.
Tall and bitter. Tall and bitter. That's me.
And tall I'm short and sweet.
No,
I'm short and shitty.
Average and salty. Short and shitty.
Short and shitty.
Short and shitty. Side note, did you hear the Dolly Parton remix of Please, Please, Please?
I sadly did. She sounds like the goat from Hoodwinked.
Man. Maybe we'll just stay inside.
She sounds like the goat from Hoodwinked.
She does. Love Dolly Parton, but
yeah, I love her, but like
sounded like someone doing an impression of Dolly Parton.
Yeah, it just sounded old. Sorry.
Yeah, it was giving like when she says, "But the ceiling fan is so nice."
It just sounds really like, I don't know, mama.
Yeah.
But I still love Dolly Parton and she's great. Always rooting for her.
It's not bad. It was like, oh.
Like this is the deluxe that we've waited for. And
she should have been on Slim Pickens. I've seen that.
1,000%.
That fits her vibe. Her country twang old lady voice. No hate, not derogatory. Just true.
No,
love you, Dolly Parton.
So valid.
Would have been so good on Slim Pickens. And that's not an original thought. I've seen that everywhere.
No, that's a very valid thought.
Yeah. I think it's just because Please, Please, Please was bigger.
Yeah.
But that could have made Slim Pickens a big song.
Yeah. That's why she should have done Slim Pickings. Bring that song up, bring that song up in value.
Yeah. I love that song. But do you want to get into like the main ideas? I have main ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know if, once again, I made a list. He did not, and that's okay.
Yeah, sorry. I just kind of like.
You were. To be fair, you also are editing the podcast, and all I do is
look bummy as fuck and talk on the mic.
Get really sexy and pretty. Oh, I went to my camera.
Yeah, honestly,
I was obsessed with myself. Oopsie, I went to my camera, not.
Honestly, yeah, I think that's a valid trade-off. I do the editing, and you can do the list if you want to. Or
obviously, I'll help with editing, but also you have a better. I feel editing.
Like I have better brain rot.
Yeah, no, 110% that's so true. I also I love brain rot, but like this one right here,
I'm more raunchy in the sense where it's like,
and you're able to take that and put it into like something like editing. I can say it, I can be funny. Argue,
yeah, Nick knows how to talk it. I feel like I'm better at like putting it together, like because like last episode, I felt like you had a lot more funny bits. I was just kind of like...
I appreciate that. I felt crazy.
So, yeah. He's physical comedy. I'm editing comedy. He clearly...
Excuse me.
That is clearly physical comedy. A joke. But anyways, speaking of like he/woman, we're talking about Drag Race.
Drag Race. Yes!
Round of applause, everyone.
I also have side rants written down, but like we can get into those. They're kind of good though.
Okay, then just start. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start with side rants. Actually, not Drag Race.
Perfect.
So sorry, just because I want to yap.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can like push Drag Race to the side for a minute.
Wow, one of these is like kind of deep. Not like deep, but it seems really serious. But basically, like right now in America, we're shouting off, right? Yep.
Wow. Okay.
minorities are getting attacked. This is not, new news. We all know this. Obviously know this.
Sorry,
but
new news.
New. Welcome to the segment, the new news.
No, but it's news. Go for it.
Anyways, no, what I was saying, or what I was gonna say, is like pop culture is ran by minorities. And what got me onto this thought process was Doja Cat and Lisa and Ray. Why did I forget Ray? Them releasing Born Again. It's like 3 non-white women making a like song that is huge right now. And it just made me think of like, while the government is trying to literally like erase those kinds of people, everyone else, like, pop culture is ran by them. Like, we would not have pop culture. We don't have music. We don't have movies.
And kind of like piggyback off that, I was
Piggy.
But to like add to that, I was thinking about that when it first came out because I was like, I'm obsessed with that song. It's a beautiful song.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's like amazing.
Music video, 10 out of 10.
But it's like, I was thinking about that too because we've had like Don't Call Me Angel, which was Miley Cyrus, Ariana, and like Lana.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, love them. But like this one clearly outdid it. Like it gave what it gave. It gave performance. It gave all that.
It's what that song
And I just think
been.
It's funny that it was 3 minority women coming together. Not comparing because I love all 6 of those women. Like,
yes,
I'm taking a bullet for all of them. But I was glad to see that outdid Don't Call Me Angel. Even though I did stream Don't Call Me Angel like for like 6 months after it came, like when it came out, it was like on repeat. But this one, I'm glad to see did better. Because it was like 3 different spectrums also. Like Doja Cat like definitely had the best part of the song, but Ray had the best vocals.
And Ray wrote it.
Lisa had like, I want to say the best looks. I loved her look.
And I feel like
she just had the best presence. So they all brought 3 different things.
And she was like, she like frames the song.
Yeah, she starts it and then she pretty much ends it. Like, yes. I feel like.
And I feel like they all played, and then Doja Cat comes in with her like poppy verse and then her rap, which was incredible. And then you have Ray, which is also doing like the chorus and then like the bridge with her like very, like you can tell it's her.
It's
the way she sings.
I love it.
And like it worked so well.
Yeah. And I did think about that. Like I love seeing like how it was 3 women who are like from different backgrounds.
Look at the Grammys too.
Yeah, the Grammys too. And just like, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like
it was just.
That's also why it's like, I don't freak out about times like this that much because you can't take something, especially like the pop industry or like any industry now. It's ran by so many different walks of life where it's like, you can't erase that. It's like physically impossible to do that now. And it's like, the state of the world is scary. And it's like, I'm rooting for everyone, hoping everyone is fine. But like,
it's also important to look at the stuff that is
because when you look at the darkness, it's just going to start eating you up inside. And so it's like, at the end of the day, like, one, you can't erase that, like all of that, no matter how hard someone tries or a group of people try, it will never go away because it's like, and it's just so much better. So it's like,
well, I feel like it kind of comes from, because art is something that happens when you like, it's like a release for someone. It's like they're putting their emotions and their experiences into something. And minorities have different experiences, harder experiences, more nuanced experiences than like a typical, normal, straight white person. Therefore, the art that they make is going to be better.
Yeah.
I am going to call out a big community here. Me just making enemies, day 2. The country music community industry. I'm so sorry. But even though I didn't like Cowboy Carter that much, I did like it, just country is not my thing. That was still a better country album than I have heard from any other country artist since Dolly Parton, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like
Dolly and Beyonce are like the only exceptions maybe, but that's because Dolly's also a woman in a male-dominated field, which is country. And then to see Beyonce win it is why it's also really great to see. Like, I know some people didn't believe she should have won, but like a black woman winning a male-dominated place.
I just loved Billy's album more, but Beyonce deserved
very much
the award. It was a great album.
But that's why it's like Dolly has the pass also because she's a woman in a male-dominated field.
And she supports gay people and always has.
That part.
Always has.
So yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I think definitely like music, especially. And like, I don't know, I feel like acting too, or like performance art. Like if you want to talk about the Super Bowl, everyone got the message that has clearly does not fit in the top % of people that have gotten along through life easily. Like a lot of my family didn't understand it. And it's just like, that's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's pretty obvious. And like, I don't know. Or some people don't think his rapping's like good enough, or it's just not their taste, but it's also not about that. It's because he put like his heart and soul into his performance.
I also think consider the source. For me personally, like someone giving, like saying that's not like, oh, that was the worst halftime show ever. Consider who's saying that.
Yeah.
Because
I've seen the same group of people say it was a terrible halftime show, and it's like, mama,
clearly you,
there's a reason why.
Sorry, aren't like smart enough to understand. Like, just say you're dumb. Just say you're dumb. Just say you're dumb.
Like, I don't know. Like, I never understood how like people who have never like struggled with anything like that, it just makes them so dumb. Like, you've had access to many more things in your life, and you would come out like just more dumb on top, you know?
Well, they don't have the experience.
It's just crazy. Like,
yeah, it is.
That's insane.
Crazy. But this little side note.
Another side note?
No. It's going to lead into Drag Race. Kind of beautifully.
Okay, go.
They're like, the government is also attacking trans people and in turn drag queens as well, because they're not smart enough to know the difference between like a trans person who lives their life as a trans person and like a drag queen, king, whatever. Now there's obviously trans drag queens, whatever. But so all of those communities are being attacked, but yet one of the biggest shows on TV right now is RuPaul's Drag Race, which has trans people on it, has drag queens on it. And it's so crazy that is like a huge like pillar of pop culture right now that everyone knows. Even like my grandparents, if I said RuPaul's Drag Race, they would know what I'm talking about. But yet it's being villainized, and like, it's just so crazy that you can have two extremes at once.
Well, we talked about it last episode, how people just feel intimidated when others know themselves and they know what they want to do.
Yeah.
And that's literally like so funny that like music and like the movie industry and like the television industry, everything that people look for to like take them out of this world is ran by people who have struggled and who are looking for ways to express themselves that they were brought down for growing up. And it's also like all like, especially like singers and like drag queens, they know themselves the most. Like they know what they want to do. They know what makes them happy.
Yeah.
And yet they're on the biggest platforms, but they're the most hated. And that's because they know themselves so well that it creates this audience of people who are intimidated by that. And it's like, they don't even give it a chance, you know?
No.
Like, yeah. So.
And I mean, it's out of ignorance.
Yeah.
Like, it's out of them just strictly not knowing. But it's also like, that's the thing. I don't know. I was just, even though it's out of ignorance and like, yes, maybe they've never been exposed to it, that's why they have this thing. I still don't feel bad for you. I don't give you sympathy. Like, I'm sorry. Basic human empathy should just be a thing that is.
It should just be a normal thing.
Normal and just, you know.
And it's also like, if you don't understand it, either like get educated on it or just stay the fuck out of it. Like, don't even try to bring it down.
Yeah.
Just like let people have their cake, you know? Yeah. And it's like, I wish I could be that miserable with my life to where I can just be like, oh, I don't understand this. I'm going to hate the people who do, you know? And it's like, yeah, just don't be miserable.
Yeah. I don't fucking like the Super Bowl. I don't like football, but I'm not standing outside in front of there going, you guys can't play football because I don't like it.
You're not going to murder people for wearing a jersey.
Yeah, very that. It's like, it's really weird.
Also, people calling it the Gulf of America, but can't respect pronouns.
Okay.
Very funny.
Heavy on that. Because that is so crazy, is like, the president can't, you know, respect someone's pronouns or the way they identify, but he wants to change the Gulf of Mexico, which it is the Gulf of Mexico. Majority of it.
It's never changing. Twitter and Gulf of Mexico. It's always going to be those two.
Yeah, it's the Gulf of Mexico, not the Gulf of America.
Boo-hoo. But like people who are like, it's the Gulf of America now. Mama, that's pronouns. Like that's.
Yeah. Also, the fact that they will, like, people that are against pronouns strongly like, pronouns don't exist in the Constitution. The first word is a pronoun.
It's a pronoun. It's a pronoun, guys.
It's we. That is a pronoun. Also, when people are like, I don't do pronouns. Oh, so you like when you referred to, you don't want someone to say like like let's say it's a male identifying man, whatever.
That's when I call them she. I'm like,
you don't care about pronouns.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's
okay, girl.
simply,
okay, diva.
They
okay,
don't
bottom.
Yeah. Your tuck is meaty.
Yeah.
And not because your dick is fat, but because you have big balls.
Not even that luxury.
Big balls, tiny dick.
No, neither.
Big balls, small shaft.
No, it's just like...
It's a Barbie mound and not a good one.
Yeah.
Just say you don't have a penis. If you're a Republican man, just say you don't have a penis.
Yeah, just say you're packing...
Sorry.
You're packing centimeters instead of inches. Like,
you got a big white truck?
Mama.
Something. My dad having a big truck. Sorry, Dad.
No, that's another thing. If you know someone that has a big ass truck... They ain't got nothing. That's the only thing big in their life. Sorry. Like, that's the truth.
What she said.
Because any car that makes loud ass noise for no fucking reason. Grow the fuck up. This isn't fucking cars.
No, literally.
Stop playing with your little fucking Hot Wheels.
Your fucking RC car. Like, driving down the 405.
Ew,
riding my ass.
Like, I am not wet. You just dried up my hole. Because it's like, it's so unattractive.
No, baby, that's shit.
That's booty flakes. But yeah, cut it out with these fucking loud ass cars and these Hot Wheel wannabe bitches. Like, no, absolutely not.
It is really funny that, like, as a child, straight men. Okay, if you're a straight man who doesn't like cars, I'm not talking about you. Okay, have some self-awareness. Okay. Also, if you're watching this, I'm not talking about you. Straight men will go like, as a child, oh, I love Hot Wheels, I love cars, and then grow up, I love cars, I love Hot Wheels, I love cars. Like, I guess that's kind of the same with me. I wanted to play with hair and makeup and look at me now. But also, I feel like this is a lot more successful than like having a cool car.
Well, maybe if they played with like dolls instead, they would be more respectful to women.
That part. No, honestly, that's a good point.
So
that's a good point.
Mothers out there, put down the fucking Hot Wheels and give them Barbie dolls so they can actually respect women in this world.
And letting your son play with a Barbie doll isn't going to turn them gay. And if they do come out as gay, they were gay always. They were always gay. They were always going to be that way.
Yeah. But if your son does play with Barbie dolls, they will become trans.
Yeah. Yes, it's contagious.
Yeah.
Playing with dolls leads to being a doll.
Yeah. Anyway. Exactly. We love our dolls. So
yeah,
give your son that doll. We need more of them, to be honest, out on this planet.
Period, please.
Dolls, if you're out there, we love you. You're the baddest bitches on this earth.
Speaking of dolls,
let's talk about Drag Race.
Okay.
Okay, it's time, y'all. It's time to talk about
what you've all been waiting for.
Drumroll, please.
RuPaul's Drag Race. On the stage. RuPaul's Drag Race.
Let's talk about it.
I think what we should do is like, you should say your top 4, who you like want your top 4 to be, and I'll say who I want my top 4 to be.
Okay. So here's my top 4 in no particular order. I just think like, if any of them are at the end, I think
I will choose who I
would have a great ass time. Oh yeah, I think both of us are gonna say Lexi Love to win.
That part.
Obviously.
That part.
Like, cause she's just amazing. But top 4, Lexi Love, Susie 2, Arietti, and also Anya Nerve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say my top 4 is Lexi Love, obviously. Arietti, obviously. And then these last 2, I've been kind of
toss up.
Yeah, because like,
well, you have to pick 2. You made me pick 4, so you have to pick 4.
Okay, I'll pick 4.
You have 2 options left, so pick.
Okay, well, let me explain my thought process. Damn, I keep burping, bros. It's because I just drank up a hot blast, guys. Come on, cut me some slack. Give me a break.
She had Taco Bell.
You're the one who went and got me Taco Bell. Yeah. Anyways, I said Lexi Love, Arietti. Okay. Lydia Butthole Collins really won me over with that look, with the big long red nails, and I was like, that was kind of fierce, and with the lip sync was kind of fierce. When she beat Arietti, that was like, so I kind of want her in the top 4. I think that's underdog story.
Yeah, that's fair.
She hasn't really shown that much like personality, but I feel like maybe because maybe she does make it farther, which is why she hasn't really been central. But if not Lydia B, then Susie too. Which I was a hater at first, I cannot lie, but she really won me over. And then the last placement, I would say Anya. She has 2 wins. Susie has 2 wins.
Mm-hmm.
At the time of filming this, we're on episode
6.
6
just ended. Snatch Game,
which
was really funny.
Bye, Crystal Envy.
Yeah, Crystal Envy, you were traded this season for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But
you were cute. You are cute.
You getting eliminated right now was crazy, but at least you went out on Snatch Game. Like the hardest challenge.
That's a really good challenge.
So yeah. Jules was my favorite in Snatch Game.
Jules is in my top 4. Yes, actually, Jules Sparkles is gonna bump.
Jules has to make it to the end.
For me, she's gonna bump. Sorry, I don't know.
Fuck, I forgot about her too, but she did really great this week. Jules, you should have won Snatch Game week.
Jules. Why am I forgetting? Oh, Arietti. For me, I don't know.
For me, I
was gonna say Susie Toot or Anya, but probably Susie because I just like Susie Toot's like looks better so far.
Yeah. Anya's well, then I'm choosing 5.
Okay, yeah, top 5. Anya, yeah.
We both have the same top 5, which is Lexi, Arietti, Susie Toot, Anya, and Jules.
Definitely Jules.
And then she's kind of a toss up
Thank you.
with Lydia. So we'll squeeze her in on her list somewhere else.
There's something like, she makes all of her looks herself, which granted, some of them haven't been extremely successful in my opinion. But the green dress with the red nails was like, that's her best look she's had so far. It was so weird and like reminded me of like, just, I don't know. It was like old Hollywood with the scary hands on her head.
Yeah.
And then with the long red nails, it was good.
My favorite looks this season, like if I had to choose 3, it would be Jules's orange like fish look. That was gorgeous one. Lana's back dress, like I'm still obsessed with that one.
Oh, that was
Susie Toot's nailed it look.
Yeah, her nailed it look was really good.
Those are my favorite 3 looks so far. Arietti's obviously obviously up there too, but if I had to choose 3, those would be my 3.
I would say my favorite look from the season
so far.
Favorite look. God, there's so many. My favorite look is Lana's cake dress, the one that had the open back with the ass out.
Yeah,
that dress was like, I would wear that. That is so pretty.
It was gorgeous.
But also, I've loved Lexi's runways. I really liked her nailed it one, the share.
Yeah,
a lot of people on TikTok were like saying they weren't living for it.
No,
she looked so good with the long hair, and she did the little Cher voice at the end. Lexi, I'm just in love with you. Lexi Love.
Exact.
She's so smart.
Lexi Love and Anya Nerves really falling into their names. Because I'm in love with Lexi and Anya has been on my fucking nerves. But I know she's gonna make it very far. She's a comp beast. She knows what's up.
Yeah. She knows her talent is there. Her talent is there. It's just
her attitude. Not even to fit in her name. It's just I don't like that she's happy doing ugly stuff to other people.
I don't know if she's necessarily happy. I get what you mean. I don't know if she's necessarily happy, but she goes about it in such a weird way. Like with the Lexi thing. First of all, don't come for my girl Lexi. I know it was an accident, but when someone is directly asking you, who ruined my outfit? You say, oh shit, that was me, my bad.
Instead of
literally not even acknowledging her. Everyone else in that room
was at least looking at her.
Being like, babe, we don't know what happened. Like what? Like they're not. Your back was turned to her as she's like crying. Because obviously like while you're on Drag Race, you're in a bubble. Like that was probably genuinely the worst thing to happen to her for those 3 weeks, like her outfit being ruined. And then you're going to like, granted you said it wasn't me speaking to her directly as if she's watching this. Anya, she was like, it wasn't the right time, but I feel like if she's directly asking who ruined my outfit, you explain why it was an accident. Like, yes, Arietti didn't say it right at first, but as soon as Lexi addressed Arietti to her face, was like, who did this? She was like, it was me.
Yeah.
And then for Anya to start yelling at Lexi.
Yeah, mama. It was just.
And then Lexi had to like be the one to like bring it up to apologize. It just didn't rub me the right way. And the way that it just.
Which is really annoying, but Anya, you're still in our top 5.
You're still fierce. You're still fierce, and I do still love you.
Yeah, you're still fierce, but like, I'm hoping your characteristics change in the next couple episodes.
And I'm sure they will.
I'm sure they will.
Hopefully.
But you're a diva. You are owning this competition.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Susie are the only ones with 2 wins.
With 2 wins.
So that's how you know they're making it to probably the end.
Yeah. Who has wins right now?
Lexi,
Susie, Arietti,
Anya, and Sam.
And Sam, yeah.
That's it. 5.
Damn.
Yeah. And Hormona Lisa sang twice. Miss her.
Bye, Hormona.
Joella, we miss you.
Joella, we miss you so much.
My favorite glory hole.
Every time I'm in like Hollywood now, I hope I see your ass walking down that sideway.
1000%.
And sidewalk. Like I need to, and please be wearing the quilt outfit. Please be wearing that big.
No,
block.
I hope you do wear that quilt outfit. Like
she has to. That's iconic.
It changed the trajectory of Drag Race.
And she's granted.
It was
I don't
Lala
think
Ree's bag outfit. It was Maddie Morphous's toothless outfit. Like it was.
It'll be referenced.
It was brilliant.
It'll be referenced
forever.
Forever.
Thank you.
So thank you, Joella.
Yes,
that's a real thank you, Joella. Thank you, Joella.
Thank you, Joella.
But yeah, I really started to really love the season though.
Yeah, I like it too.
Like
it's
at
really
first,
fun.
Just because I wasn't familiar with the girls, obviously, no, you never are with the season of Drag Race unless you like know them in real world. But like, I wasn't. It's not that I was like the Meet the Queens. I just felt like there was no one that I was like glued to yet, like there was with,
except for Lexi Love.
Yes, she was the only one that I was like
best outfit for
love
sure.
her. The all glitter naked.
It was so sexy. But yeah, I also think like
fierce.
this season's really fun. So I felt like they just went into like the workroom, like the office, not them, but like Rue and all her little minions were like, how do we get
Michelle.
that? Yeah. So they were like, what if we just got a bunch of like baby drag queens, put them on a show, and like, I feel like the aftermath of this show is deciding if they're worthy or not to be back, you know? Like what they do with this fame.
Real.
Because they're all baby queens. So obviously they don't know how to like survive in this like environment. Because like when past seasons there would be baby queens, they would be mentored by the older queens on that season. But they're all toddlers. They're all 12 years old who don't know how to handle like fame, all this spotlight, which is why I also think they're always fighting with each other. Because it's like Jules especially, she's always hyping someone up because she knows that'll get a fight starting.
Yeah.
Like she knows someone else will be like, where's my attention? And then just start fighting with each other.
And
they're babies.
I will say Jules is such a good TV
personality. Yeah.
Like she is always saying something and not in a bad way, but like she always has something to say and it's never boring. And her talking, like her confessionals are so good.
Yeah. And her on Snatch Game was really funny.
Yes.
Miss Big Feet. Are you non-binary? I'm a woman, bitch. I'm a woman, Paul. Like that's so funny.
Yeah. And her look that episode was.
And she's so cute and witty and like funny. And she gave us the iconic face when Anya and Lexi were fighting.
Yeah, she did. And she like coined Piggy. I don't know if that was a thing before. I don't know if she came up with that.
No, I think she came up with that.
But for me,
she definitely brought it onto the show.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard it.
Yes. So
and love her for that.
We love you, Jules.
Yeah. Jules Stan. We love you too, Anya. I'm sorry. I felt like we shit on you a little bit.
But it's also
I am just being
granted.
Honest.
Yeah.
Because if I was Lexi in that situation, I would never apologize to you. I would have waited for you.
I would have waited too. But also, Anya, you have 2 wins right now. So you are front runner. So I think that gives us more leniency to talk about you, mama. Because
this is true.
You're going to make it very far in the game, obviously.
It's like
you have 2 wins. So the more wins you have, the more you allow shit talk. Because we always talk shit on Susie's look, kind of, or that coin look.
Yikes.
So it's like, I just think if we talk shit about you more, that just means you're more of a fierce competitor.
Yeah, very much.
I just think that gives you the label as fierceness, as a winner. And so, yeah, take it as a compliment.
What's the line in the Charlie XCX Ariana Grande?
You gonna watch me pull up in the body with a special holy water. I take a drink of water.
Special like holy water.
I don't know you, but I'm waiting for you.
Yeah,
only through this party for you.
No, the one where she's like, it's Issa Knife, where she's like, they want to see you when you're on fall because you're on top. Whatever. It's not important. I was just basically saying.
Anya's on top.
Anya's on top, so we want to watch her
We're
fall.
the ones with the knives.
It's a knife.
Yeah. So Anya, you're great. Amazing. Rooting for you.
Yes. No, like you are eating the show up. And I won't lie, did underestimate you only because that first look was a little bit jarring to see.
Yeah.
But you, I mean, your talent is there. You are very gorgeous. And your quilt look, the quilt was like the black with like that was so pretty. That genuinely was like a beautiful, gorgeous gowns. Gorgeous gowns.
It was really cute. Yeah.
I'm
just
gonna
see what we look like with this lighting first.
Oh, okay. Is it fine? Change it to what? We'll be right back.
We're gonna change the lighting because it got dark.
We'll be right back.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. It was
sorry if the lighting got like doo-doo
really ugly.
shit.
Yeah, sorry, but
where were we?
Drag Race. Talking about it.
Well, yeah. I don't remember where we were.
We were talking about. We could talk about Snatch Game. Let's just recap.
There was only 2 funny people, and they were the top 2, which was Jewel Sparkles and
Anya,
which
we love to see.
Lexi was funny, but it was a case of
she sucked at the character.
Yeah, but luckily it was
Snatch Game.
Yeah, luckily it was like funny enough.
Yeah,
to the point where it was fine. I thought she looked great. Like she looked like him and sounded like him to an extent. It just she didn't have the jokes, but she made it funny with it.
Yeah.
And people are mad because she got praised for flopping, which I guess valid, but she flopped in a funny way.
Yeah, I haven't seen someone flop in a funny way that was like, I don't know, noticeable that much. And it's like, it hasn't happened in a minute.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very that. But yeah, everyone else, I just felt like, I mean, Snatch Game was hard. I mean, I couldn't imagine.
Well, who are you going to be a Snatch Game? Who would you pick?
I have always had the idea of like Lana Del Rey and just being very like either coked out, who said that, or like just, I don't know, just like super dark and
wrestling an alligator.
Something like that. Or like I was thinking Chapel Roan. Sorry, I heard yelling. I was thinking like Chapel Roan and just being like really mad at like them for recording me, which I love you, Chapel. I don't agree with that opinion of like, I think that's wrong. I just think that's a funny way to approach the character. And the look would be great. You know, you do the big red hair, the white face, the blue eyeshadow.
Yeah.
And then I could just be like aggressively, you know, a lesbian. And that's also Billie Eilish. I would just talk about eating pussy the whole time and reference lunch like all the time. Because I feel like that's funny. Because like she's not really talking about eating pussy the whole time, but like she came out as whatever she is. And then the whole world was like, and then she writes a song about eating box. And I think that's great. Who would you be?
I would be Nikki Glazer.
Oh yeah, you said that. That'd be funny.
Because she just goes in on people and it's like funny. And so it's like I have every reason. She basically reads just celebrities. But like
yeah, she's like the roast queen.
Like 10 times worse. Yeah, she's so funny. And she's just iconic. And she's just like just a blonde woman. Just like I can do that. Like
yeah.
No shade to her. Like she's gorgeous, but it's just like I wouldn't have to do a lot of like makeup or like a huge like costume change. Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't have to like age myself or something.
Just say you want to do the bare minimum.
Very much. Thank you.
Oh, see,
because it's about being funny. It's not about like I guess like putting in the costume is like fun, but if I can find a way to do the bare minimum, I think that's even better.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Because I wouldn't pick anything like old or like if I had to choose like a mythical creature like Miss Big Feet, I would probably do something like that, or like or like what Ariadne did, Cupid, but like a full grown man. Because Cupid's been like a baby. Cupid's been something for like thousands of years. Thousands kind of a stretch actually. Hundreds at least.
We don't know when Cupid was.
Yeah, we don't know when Cupid was made, but it definitely not a baby. Like just be a grown baby.
Yeah, kind of like what like Trinity the Tuck did on All Stars, where she was Satan, but she was like super super gay.
Yeah, very much.
Something that's like Put
your twist on it,
character.
Because it's like we all know who Cupid is, but like,
and like yes, he's a baby, but like make him not a baby, and that's funny.
That's funny, exactly.
Keep talking. I'm gonna go adjust off camera, but keep talking.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but the tuck is slipping.
Yeah. Sorry for this interruption, y'all. But yeah, that's our thoughts on Drag Race. I think it's great so far. I don't know. It's been good. I'm waiting for Acacia to at least get one win in before she gets eliminated. Or honestly, if she makes it to the end, that's great. But I just don't see her making it that far. But I do like her character. I think she's great. Like, she's just like...
She did disappoint me with Trisha Paytas, though. I mean, you're being Trisha Paytas.
Yeah,
and you just
she
sat
didn't
there
give
and
Trisha...
kind of like, granted, it's Snatch Game. It's hard. But like, Trisha Paytas has such like a high pitch.
Yeah.
Like...
And like, pull out like mukbang shit. Like, pull out... Like,
why wasn't she
time,
like eating like pasta?
That's like what
crazy.
she got known for, or like being really stupid in her kitchen. Like you could
talk about being a chicken nugget.
You could have started crying for no reason. Start singing shallow. Like you could have had like 3 costume changes. You could have had 3 mukbangs. Like you could have done so much with her because she's just literally been everything
Unhinged.
on this planet.
You could have been ultra sexy in her.
You could have been
fans.
4 different races.
I mean, maybe don't do that, Acacia. Maybe don't do that. I don't know about that one. But
you have so much to work with. And
yes.
It's like all you did was put on a blonde wig and some titties and
then
not even like
in
an outfit she would wear. Like
yeah, and was her hair in like a pony or did she have a big
I don't even remember.
And that's an issue. But
either way,
your nail look though was cute.
Yes, it was cute. You made it safe though, which is like great. I'm rooting for you. I'm waiting for you to get a win. Because I know it's there. I know it's coming up. I can feel it.
And to think that, and also I ride with you with your talent show performance. You sang live, which is a real talent.
You should have won that. That was the only talent we saw.
Yeah. Yes, 100%. Like, yes, dancing is a talent and there's a lot of dancing, but like...
You were the only one that did it like on live, like right there.
You sang a song and it sounded great. It sounded like a cute song. I don't like country music, but I was like, this.
And didn't Sam win?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
The tops were Jules
and Lexi.
It was Jules and Susie against each other, and
Jules
it was
and
Lexi
Susie and Lexi and
Crystal Envy.
Crystal Envy. That's right.
Yeah,
But Sam Star got ranked more higher for doing a country thing.
And I did not like Sam's performance. She said she was going to give us authentic country, and then it was like this.
And then Acacia gave us that
Barbie pop.
Yeah,
country. It would
just with splits and shit. But Acacia, you should have won the talent show in general because you were the only one that did something like on stage.
And Acacia forgot. I did not get it because
we did not forget, Mama. Which a lot of people are using that for her, but. Mama.
They're saying that they're forgetting her, but
I'm not
to be honest, I'm not forgetting.
I'm not forgetting
and
that mullet.
The fact that they're remembering that her name is Acacia Forgot means they're not forgetting either. So
what is the T, Robin?
Robin? That was a lot, Robin.
That was a lot, Robin. And yeah, there hasn't been much drama, I feel like, this last episode.
Yeah, compared to Spray Paint Gate, yeah, there wasn't as much.
Spray Paint Gate?
Spray Paint Gate and Trim Gate. And guess who's the common denominator in both? Anya. I'm not saying that she's trying to do it. It's just weird that it happened twice. Okay? He's distancing himself from me, and that's okay.
Yeah, I'm not putting my 2 cents on Anya anymore.
Anya, I've said I love you and I support you. I'm a big fan. I just... What was that?
What was that?
And we've all been there. I've been you in a situation and I probably didn't handle it great either. So it's fine.
Great.
Okay, fine. Like
fuck. Okay, fine.
Okay, like fuck it, skip.